sort of think, well, Lord asked me to do this. I was looking forward to it all week, and it got yesterday, and I started getting nervous. But, I just asked the Lord to show me what to say, because I don't have nothing good to say. You know, all I gotta say is what the Lord tells me to say. And, he says, you know, without him, we're like filthy rags. But with him, we are. He likes what he sees when we're in him, when he's in us. So, I was reading my Bible, and I got to reading the Beatitudes there in Matthew 5. So I was just going to start out by reading that, Matthew 5, and we'll just let the Lord lead what happens after that. I'll wait till everybody gets that far. I was told I can't say a whole lot because the food's getting cold too, so it's cold. Don't worry about it. Matthew chapter 5, and seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, and this is what Jesus was telling his disciples, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. When I was reading this, when I came to the one that said, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, I was listening to a sermon that Keely's brother had. He lives in Gladewater, Texas, and he's a preacher down there at Friendship Church. And I really like him. He's a good preacher. And just a good old country boy, you know, he ain't fancy, he just, you know what some people associate with. And he said he wasn't even talking about these Beatitudes. He was preaching on something different, and he said the word meek. And he said Jesus was meek, and his definition for meek was when they was doing all that bad stuff to Jesus, making him carry the cross and putting the crown of thorns on his head and everything they was doing to him. He could have killed them all. He could have done anything he wanted and made them carry that load, not him. But he didn't choose to do that. He kept going. And they beat him. And from what I understand, they say that you couldn't even recognize him for a man. And here he is, he come down from heaven. Get a little choked up on that. He come down from heaven. He did that for all of us. And I've disappointed him a lot. And a lot of us in here have. But you don't quit. You keep going. And there'll be things you do, Jesus tells you to do, and other people, and they'll say, why are you doing that? You know, you're messing up, you're doing wrong. And you just, giving this man too many chances or whatever. And but if you feel like like that's what the Lord telling you to do, do it. Don't worry about it. If you get ran off from wherever you at, that's okay. Look what Jesus did. I thank the Lord for giving us all friends. You know, we got this church. We're all here for each other. And I thank Brother All for letting me speak this morning. And thank y'all for listening to what I got to say. Like I said, without the Lord, I've been to this place a whole lot of times. This is the first time I've ever been here sober. I'll tell y'all that. And I tell y'all that because what he got me out of. And a lot of us have been down bad roads. And I think about that, you know, Jonah, they threw him over the ship and the whale got him. And I'm sure many of y'all felt like maybe you was in the belly of a whale one time or another in your life, you know, and you said, Lord, please help me get out of here. And the Lord didn't just snatch you right out of it. He allowed you to go through some hard times, you know, to learn things where you can help others. And I thank the Lord for giving me the words to say, because I really didn't know what to say this morning. And I want to ask somebody to pray. And we got good food back here. Thank y'all, everybody, bring this food, and y'all get back there and eat it. And we'll have a good time. Big Mama, will you pray for
I
us?
love it. Our God, what a joyous privilege is mine to say thank you for saving his grandfather and me so that we could be where we are today, because unless you had intervened, this would not have happened. Thank you for the blessings that you poured out upon us, and you promised to bless those who bless others. And so today Clint has blessed us with his testimony. He's blessed us with his love for us. He's blessed us with a beautiful witness. And the way he treats people is a picture of what Jesus would do if Jesus were talking to that person. Thank you for his good heart. Thank you for T. Raines and all these good people out here that have meant so much to us because of what the influence they've had on Clint. And thank you now for all that Clint's going to mean in your kingdom. Thank you for every person that he touches, because we know that anyone that he talks with is going to know that Jesus is the reason that he can say what he has said today. We know that he's told us the truth, because we can't be proud and haughty, because that was like the Pharisees, and Jesus despised Pharisees. So let us be what we are, simple, good people who love you, so that your name can be taken all over the world because of what we have felt in our hearts. We thank you for the love that you have for us. And we know that you're not willing that none should perish, but that all should come to your saving knowledge. And so I thank you today for the influence this church has in this community, for the beautiful people that make up this church. And we thank you that we have come together today to enjoy each other and to praise your name. And we do praise it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.